Welcome back.
Paul Brashler is here, and are you organizing this motorcycle rally, or are you just here to represent what?
I'm representing. There's a group of people that have gone in on organizing it, but yeah, I'm
sure
representing.
It takes more than one person.
It's a lot of details to it. I've ridden for 20 some years. I've never attended a motorcycle rally, so we've just relied on a lot of people who have been there, participated in them, and that sort of thing. So yeah.
If there's others out there that have not participated, why don't you tell us what a motorcycle rally is?
Well, based upon the information we've gathered from these guys, we're going to do a poker run, which basically is it requires 5 stops. Each place you get a card, and so it's a ride through the beautiful mountains of the Ozarks, and they'll go out toward Ponca and then back around toward. I think they're going to come back in 412. I'm not exactly sure the route and all the stops, but so that way we have an opportunity for people that come that like to ride to take a ride together. And
they'll view our beautiful area.
Absolutely,
in the process.
Absolutely. People come from all over the country to ride here. You find out that Highway 7 is a pretty desirable ride, and so we'll do that. We'll have bike games, which, as we were talking about before we came on
what
air,
are bike games?
They're actually slow speed because motorcycles are harder to control at slow speed. This is what I'm told. I've not been involved in bike games, but I'll find out. But the BACA and CMAs, the Christian Motorcycle Association, those guys are going to come and take care of our motorcycle games. And so it's different obstacle courses at slow speed.
This probably won't be on Highway 7 South.
Not going to do that on Highway 7. We're going to do
good.
that in the parking lot.
Just thought I'd ask.
We've got stunt riders. They ride 50cc stunt bikes. These guys attend the church there as well. And this is all sponsored through CrossRoads Community Church. That's who's putting on the rally.
Okay.
And so the guys involved all attend there, but it's certainly not got anything. This is just about guys who have a passion for motorcycles, and we ride together and have a good time. But we've got a couple guys that have become interested in the 50cc stunt riding, and so they do tricks on their motorcycles.
Yeah, 50 cc's, that's very small
very
engine,
small.
right?
It's a small bike that they put components on, bigger handlebars, so that tall knees can fit underneath.
Is it like a pocket rocket kind of thing?
No.
I mean, no.
No,
Okay.
it's not. It isn't. It's like it's a pit bike.
Okay.
It's like a little dirt bike.
Okay.
Like a mini bike type
Exactly.
of thing. Yeah, okay.
And they do wheelies and stoppies and circles and
Are
they've
you gonna do that?
I don't do that. No, I don't fall gracefully, and those guys fall occasionally, and so.
Do they fall gracefully?
More so than I do. I'll guarantee you that. But,
a lot of YouTube video I'm thinking of.
Yeah. We've got a dunking booth. Matt Odom, one of our city's finest, he's going to be, he said he's a great heckler. So he said, come out and see if you can put me under kind of thing. And so he's going to heckle from the sideline, absolutely. I think we're going to sell the balls for like a penny a piece. I'm just kidding. But Matt's going to be in the dunking booth. The ROTC is going to be there with a climbing wall. We'll have food. We'll have live music. A group from a church over in the Taneytown area called The Awakening. They're bringing 3 or 4 bands that will be performing throughout the day. We'll have vendors. Not exactly sure how many at this point because we've got several that are tentative, but there'll be some vendors involved. We're going to have a bike show. And so if you want to clean your motorcycle up and bring it and put it in, it's going to be an open ballot so everybody can vote. So somebody that comes in that doesn't know anything about motorcycles.
I was going to say, you don't have to be riding or have a motorcycle to enjoy this festivity.
There'll be a jump house for little kids so that if people do want to come by and have a hot dog or a hamburger and just be a part of it, there's no charge. We're not trying to make any money. Anything that we do, we'll sell T-shirts and food and that sort of thing. It'll go back to cover the cost of anything over and above would go toward children's ministry and youth ministry there at CrossRoads.
Oh, okay.
The day is really not meant to generate anything more than just a fun day.
A good fellowship.
Absolutely.
Now you got barbecue, I see here.
Well, there'll at least be grilled items. I don't know if they'll barbecue it or grill it, but yeah, we're going to do.
You put barbecue sauce on it, call it barbecue.
You bet.
And that's right. We can put the barbecue sauce in the chips, and we'll have barbecue.
There you
Absolutely, we've got food. We're going to have an air-conditioned area so that people can get in it. Most likely, will be very hot.
Very hot.
Try to get some fans around so we can enjoy the day.
Now, see here the burnout pit.
Exactly.
Tell us about
what does that mean?
Well, not being ever involved in that, and these guys are telling me that people enjoy pulling their motorcycles into it's a apparatus that has a place to hold your front tire. The back tire sits on stainless steel, and then you just wind it up and smoke your tires.
Smoke the tires.
Evidently, there's people that enjoy this to the point where they've even blown tires on the thing. So from what I understand, a lot of people
That's kind of like flexing your muscles.
There you go. A lot of people gather around that sort of thing. So when the stunt bikers take a break, there'll be bike games in that area. When they take a break, we'll crank up the burnout pit, and people can have a good time doing that.
And as you said, there's no fee, but I mean no admission type
Exactly.
fee.
Exactly.
But if you want to be a part of the poker run, there's an entry fee.
There's
for
an
that.
entry fee, and they're going to, I mean, the prize for the thing is you figure out who has the best hand, and there's a percentage of that goes. There's incentive to do that.
Right.
But again, we're not trying to raise money. We're just trying to cover expense and just offer a good time. A lot of motorcycle riders and enthusiasts here. And again, this is not so much about Crossroads as it is we live in a great part of the country. The gentleman that suggested this came and rode with us, and he has really gone through a lot of transformation. His life is different because of motorcycles being the key component in that. And so he just said, I'd like to do an event where guys like me could be exposed to guys like the rest of you, and ladies. This is not just a men's event. We've got ladies that ride with us. Some ride behind their husbands. Some have purchased their own motorcycle. But where guys like me can be exposed to being encouraged, and ultimately, if their life could be better, like my life is better, then that's what my hope is.
Sure.
And so I said, the summer's so busy, nobody really has more time. But if that is the reason you want to do it, that's a good reason.
Right.
Let's do that.
Now, we've talked about what all is going on, but we haven't talked about when this event takes place.
It's a week from this coming Saturday. It's July 30th. It'll start at 9 o'clock in the morning. The ride starts at 10, and so people can come and register, and we'll be set up and music going and all of those type of things. And then it'll last till 5-ish, depends on how long people want to stay, and if they're there and there's people on the property. And so it'll be a full day on that Saturday.
So great family. That's a new word.
You can bring your family if you want to.
Your
Absolutely.
Family day.
And then Crossroads Baptist Church is located where?
At CrossRoads Community Church.
Community Church.
That's right. That's okay. We're down Highway 43 on the east side of 43 before you get to Highway 7. You'll turn north on Old Bergman Road. And you can't miss us down there.
All right, know where that's
2658 Old Bergman Road if you have a GPS and you want to type it in.
That'll get you right there.
There you go. You turn at Wendy's. There's a good landmark, and you go east until you get to Old Bergman Road and turn left. Turn north.
Okay. All right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
Thank you for having us on.
We hope a lot of people show up.
Yeah, hopefully we can get people to come out and enjoy themselves. Even if you don't have a motorcycle, you still come out and look at all the motorcycles.
Absolutely.
Have a motorcycle show and a burnout pit and food, and a good fellowship there.
It is be a great time.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
All right. Vivi Allen and Annie.
Abby Conklin.
Abby will be here, so to represent the production. Annie coming up, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? We'll find out just exactly when we return. Stay with us. You're watching 726 right here in Harrison, Arkansas.